Alright, what's up guys? Matt Callahan here, and it's been a while. It's been a very long time, and I haven't made any videos, and I'm sorry. I've been kind of caught up on things. The last video I made was my junior year. Also, I'm going to be looking over here. I got a list of things we got to talk about. I got props over here that we need also. I haven't made a video in a while. I'm just going to keep looking over there. I apologize. It's been a while. I have a whole list of things that we gotta talk about. So, the last video we made was end of my junior year. That was, I don't exactly know the year, I think 2016, 2017. No. 2018, 2019 was the last videos we made together. And that showed 15-5 regular season, 1-2 postseason. We played Hill House in the SEC semifinals, quarterfinals, one of those two, and then we played Notre Dame Fairfield in the first round of states. We were the 8th seed, they were the number 1 seed. They went on to win the state championship that year too. I got a pretty cool thing to tell you guys about that a little bit down in the video. This is probably going to be a longer video. So yeah, let's talk about things. First, I wanted to give an introduction, because it's been a while. I know a lot of people, this might be their first video they've seen of me, or maybe you've just been waiting. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Matt Callahan. I make basketball videos mostly, but I'm going to be expanding to other things now with the revival of the channel. I was a 4-year basketball equipment manager in high school, and I just finished my first year managing in college. Hopefully I'll do it for the next 3 years and do all 4 years of my college as an equipment manager. And I'll tell you guys more about college and stuff like that later down in this video. After junior year, what happened? We went into my senior year, and it's not that I couldn't record, I just didn't want to record that season. I don't know why, I just kind of didn't feel it anymore. It wasn't that I was tired of it. I still enjoy making videos, and I still enjoyed making videos at the time. It was more that stress and stuff like that kind of stuff was going on. It's my senior year. I'm looking at colleges and trying to make sure my GPA is right so I can get into those colleges, figuring out financials and stuff like that. So I kind of stopped making videos then. So senior year was awesome. It was a lot of fun, and more specifically, I'm talking more about the basketball stuff. I'm not talking about the school stuff as much. School stuff I don't really like. I don't talk about on here. I could if you guys want me to talk about it, but it's not the highlight of my life. The basketball stuff is what I really enjoy. Like every senior year for most, I think every sport pretty much. Your seniors, it's your send off. It's you're sending off your seniors, and that was the case for us. And I talked to my coach before the season. He called me into his office, and we talked about things. And he wanted to give me an opportunity to play at some point during the season. We didn't know if it was going to be like an actual game or if we were going to wait until senior night, and none of it was a guarantee, because I'm not a basketball player. You guys know this. I have fun out there and stuff like that, but I'm not a basketball player. I couldn't tell you how to run a play. I mean, I could if you guys, if you give me some time, but I'm not a basketball player. I have no basketball experience. I manage basketball team. I'm around basketball. I don't play. I'm around it, right? So it wasn't a guarantee or anything like that, but it was in the air. So whatever happened throughout the season happened, and if I had the opportunity to play, then I could play. And we did really good that year. We went 19-1. We lost, I think it was our last game of the season to, I mean, you guys know the teams. We lost to Cross. And there was an external factor in that. It wasn't just basketball, the reason why we lost. And I'm completely okay with how it happened and everything like that. So I don't really want to talk about that on here. But we lost to Cross. So we went 19-1 in the regular season. We played 20 games in the regular season. So 19-1 is pretty good. My sophomore year, we set the record. We went 20-0. And that was like the highest that the Notre Dame team has ever, a basketball Notre Dame team has ever done. So I was like, okay, that's awesome. So we went 19-1. That's awesome. It was a phenomenal season. Yeah, so we lost to Cross. That was the last game of the season. Before that, our senior night was awesome. We played against Career at home. in front of, I think it was a sold out crowd. It was awesome. It was a great experience. We did very well in that game too. The first time we played career at their place, we didn't do too well, but we got a little, we got it going a little bit later on. But when we played career at home, it was a completely different story, and from the get-go, it was an awesome game. But I got to suit up, and that was the game that, hey, if things go right, I might be able to play. So, go through the game, final couple minutes, coach comes over, taps me on the shoulder, Matt, go in. And I was nervous. The whole day leading up to that, I'm talking to my friends on the team about, like, hey, man, what if I get in? What do I do? They're just like, go out there, have fun, play like intramural. I love it. I played intramural from sophomore year up, so I was always like, okay, yeah, let me just do that. Not my sophomore year up, junior year up. So I was like, okay, let's just go out there, have fun, don't embarrass myself. Coach comes over, taps me on the shoulder, Matt, go in, and I go in. So I get in. I don't remember. I think I played like a minute, maybe two. I didn't play very long. Went out there, played. I think I played 4 possessions of defense, so it couldn't have been too long. But I remember first possession on offense was a fast break. Amadou passed it over to me. I was nervous out of my mind, so I went to dribbled it off my foot, out of bounds. I was like, okay. I already embarrassed myself, so honestly, you can't get worse than this unless I, like, get dropped or something like that. And I wasn't going to let that happen. Come on, let's be honest. So next couple plays, I don't remember what happened. I think Justin got, like, a layup or something like that. And I think it was my last play. No, my second to last play on offense. Come down the court, and if the court's like this, so the top of the key is here, I ran like this over to the corner, and the student section is right here. I was like, alright, if I get a shot, let me do it there. Let me do it in front of the student section, do something for them, because they've done so much for me and supported me this whole time. So I was like, alright, let me just go over there, and if anything, I'm out of the way. I'm out of the way, so if any of them need a score, my other teammates, then they got it, right? I remember Eddie was going off in the beginning of the game. I think he was in at the time I was in. I'm pretty positive he was in. I wish I got to play with Austin. It's the only one thing I regret about that night is that I didn't get to play with my best friend, but, still, it was a phenomenal night. So I went over to the corner, sat there for a couple seconds. Justin came down, passed it over to me. Ben Carroll was there. Ben Carroll's like, ooh, took it. And he's like, oh, it's Matt. Passed it over to me, and then kind of like went like this. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Ben Carroll's kind of cheating. What you doing, bro? Not gonna complain about it. I got a 3. I'll show you guys the video. Put it up right here. So yeah, that was an awesome experience. In total, it was probably the best night of my life. I say that, I'm not sure, but for now, that's the best night of my life. And because of it, I won something over here. I won SEC's Best of 2018-2019 Moment of the Year. Notre Dame basketball, Rudy moment, because equipment manager getting in the game. If you guys haven't seen the movie, Rudy, he was an equipment manager, got in the game. What did he get, a sack? I think he got a sack. Football, different sport. It says February 9th. It didn't happen February 9th. It was February 8th. I appreciate this a lot. It was phenomenal winning this. It was like people had to vote on it, and I really wasn't expecting to win because there's like people winning, like hitting game-winning shots to win state championship. I'm like, I'm not gonna win that. What kind of no chance? And then I won. So yeah, that's awesome. I'm really happy about that. Anyways, that was a phenomenal experience, and I will never forget it. It was one of the best nights of my life. So postseason, we get to SEC finals. It was our second time in the SEC finals. We played cross. The first time we were in the SEC finals was my sophomore year. We played against Hill House. I never made a video on it, but there's a couple videos on it. If you look up Tremont Waters, yeah, that was SEC finals pretty much. We went 2-2 in the postseason because we won both games to get to the SEC finals, lost to the SEC finals, again to cross. SEC's playing cross, lost to cross. Cross was a good game. They played really hard the whole game. So that was that. We then went to the CIAC, which is state championship. Not state championship, but state tournament. Must have been first or second round, I think. We played against Immaculate, and they played really well, and they beat us. So that was the end of my senior year of basketball. So after that, you guys don't know, because I didn't make any videos during my senior year. That was the end of senior year. That was the end of high school, pretty much. I then graduated and had to pick a college. Now, my initial choice of college was Quinnipiac. I wanted to go to Quinnipiac. I wanted to be part of their basketball team because, well, honestly, I don't know. They're D1. That was the only thing I had going for me about Quinnipiac. I didn't really think of anything else. They had, what my major, they had marketing, but it wasn't like anything else. I didn't know anybody at Quinnipiac really that was already there. I knew people that were going there, but I didn't know anybody who was already there or anything like that. Wasn't really too sure about it, but I went to like the accepted students day or something like that, and then I was like, alright, I don't want to go there. I did get accepted to other schools, and luckily I got accepted by a school that I wasn't really sure about. University of St. Joseph's. I got accepted there, but I wasn't really sure about it. The year before me was the first year of co-ed students. My friend Alec, who you guys know, he was in literally the last video I made. He was going there, and they did pretty well in the basketball world, and I didn't really know much about the school or anything like that. So yeah, St. Joseph's, and I was like, alright, it's a third of the price of Quinnipiac. If anything, it's a third of the price of Quinnipiac, so I'll just go and get my degree. If I can't play basketball, or be a part of basketball and not play, I didn't want to play. If I couldn't be a part of basketball, then hey, it's a third of the price of Quinnipiac. I could go get my major and graduate, right? And that was what it was. I was like, alright, if I can get involved in basketball, then cool, I can get involved with it. I texted my head coach from Notre Dame, who played for the assistant coach at St. Joseph's. So I was like, okay, maybe I can get it in there. I know Alec goes there. Maybe something could go on there. I had to go through this like weird week orientation thing. The week of orientation was a nightmare. I don't like super social interaction thing, and they forced you to have social interaction. But it was a lot of fun. I met a lot of cool people, and it was a really cool experience. There was 2 basketball players that were like working orientations. One of them was working orientations, and the other one is like a RA. So he when you move in, he has to be there. So I started talking to them and got like friends with them, and they're like, oh, you want to be part of the basketball team? I was like, yeah. And connections started to form. So time goes on, we start going to classes and stuff like that. So yeah, everything was going good. Then I found out, hey, basketball is like running like workouts and stuff like that. I was like, okay, let me just go and like hang out, meet these guys. And I started going and meeting these guys and meeting coaches, and I was like, okay, I met Coach Miller and I met Coach Calhoun and all these other coaches, and it was like, okay, I kind of put my foot in the door. Now I know these people. Now these people know me. I got a chance. Let me see what's the equipment manager position looking like. I was, good friends with everybody on the team. I was, friends with coaches and stuff like that. So they were like, okay, yeah, well, you can manage if you want. I was like, okay, yeah, awesome, let me manage. So managed, and it was awesome. And we had a really good season. We had an awesome season. I got really good friends with a lot of the guys on the team, and the coaches and everything like that. So chemistry was just awesome throughout everything, and we had a really great season. So out of 25 games, we won 23. We lost 2, and those were both in the first, 3 games. Yeah, they were, I think, in the first 3 games. We lost to Rhode Island College, which I think was our first game. And Jaden, who you guys have, I'm pretty positive you guys have seen Jaden on here. He goes to Rhode Island College, and that was awesome to see him. Then we played at Trinity. We beat Trinity. Then we played Tufts. I believe that was how the schedule works. So we won every game after Tufts until postseason, which I'll tell you guys about. Then we went down to Miami. So we were winning a bunch of games. We went down to Miami. That was right before Christmas. I think it was like the 17th or something like that. We played 2 games down there, and that was a blast. We were down there for a week, I believe, and that was just a phenomenal time. I have some clips. I don't know how good the clips are, but I'll throw them up if they're good. If they're not, then I'll just like put a picture or something like that of what it was like.
The view sucks. This shit crazy. You ain't up yet.
When we came back, we played a couple more games, then we played Albertus. So Albertus was the team that the St. Joe's team before me, the first year of co-ed, the first basketball team, men's basketball team, played Albertus in the GNAC finals, the regional championship. So it was like a heated game already, and we won. DJ dropped 36. It was an incredible performance. I think that's the most I've ever seen anybody score besides Tremont in like a scrimmage kind of thing. I think Tremont dropped like 39 or something like that. I remember that, but I think DJ, the first time we played Albertus, dropped the most I've ever seen. So then we go win every game after that. Then we go to the postseason, play the GNAC championship, which is the Great Northeast Athletic Conference. So it's pretty much like Connecticut, I think Rhode Island, and then all the schools above that. So we played a couple teams. I forgot exactly who we played, but we played Albertus in the finals, GNAC finals. So it's like a redemption kind of thing, right? Because last year they played GNAC. In the GNAC finals, they played Albertus. So this year, we played Albertus in the GNAC finals. We got one of these. And then we're going to get a ring. And there's a shirt too, but championship hat. So we won the GNAC conference. So you can see that's the hat. We got the piece of the net right there. We got to go up and cut the net. I'll throw up a little clip, if I got it, of the end of that game and how awesome that was. So 2 years of existence, we got to the finals. First year, second year, we won the finals of the GNAC, at least. And then we got a bid into the NCAA, so your national tournament. And that didn't go as well as GNAC's did. We lost first round to Hobart. We played in Springfield. Yeah, so for our regular season thing, going from our loss to Tufts until beating Albertus, I'm not positive if it's like 100% or anything like that, but I believe that year, last year, we had the longest win streak in the nation out of like any division. Pretty positive that's the case. Won 24 games in a row. I think that's the case. And that was the longest win streak in the nation. ESPN talked about us. I'll throw that clip up. One of the points I have is my future at USJ. I'm staying. I'm not going anywhere. I'm actually going to the suites to hang out with more of the basketball guys. So hopefully we could do content and stuff like that. Yeah, now coming into the new season, if we have it, Amadou is going to be on the St. Joseph's team, which is pretty cool. You know, another Notre Dame guy being on the team. Amadou's like a real close friend of mine, so that's going to be really fun. To just experience things like together and stuff like that. I can't wait for this new season. Hopefully we get to play it. I'm not sure. I know the Ivy League schools aren't playing, so I'm not really sure. If we don't, then we don't. It's nothing we can do about it. So now, what's going to happen now? I want to make videos. I don't know consistency. I don't know schedule. I don't know anything like that. I'm going to figure that out. But what I do know is I'm still going to make basketball videos. I'm not going to make them how I used to make them, so I can't record on the sidelines anymore. That's like not allowed. I can try to get like film clips and edit them together and do whatever. I think I did that a couple times at Notre Dame. But from now on, if I do make videos, they're just going to be like us messing around in the gym or something like that. Not messing around, but like working out in the gym and stuff like that, but like outside of basketball itself, because I can't really record that stuff anymore. But other than that, we'll make vlogs hanging out with the guys and you know, sit down videos or whatever. And there's 2 new aspects to this channel I want to do. So You Ain't Up Yet is kind of like the thing that we started at Notre Dame and stuff like that. and I want to continue that. And it's not going to be strictly just basketball anymore. I kind of want to branch it out. I've been fishing. We can go out and we can make videos and do all that stuff and hang out with the guys and fish and stuff like that. I've been doing it now for 2 years, and I have a lot of fun doing it. I'm terrible at fishing. I'm not a good fisherman, but I have a lot of fun doing it. So we could just go out somewhere, you know, I get to explore a little bit, or we get to explore a little bit and fish. If we don't catch anything, we don't catch anything. If we catch something, then cool. But that's something I definitely want to do. I want to do outdoorsy videos, fishing videos, and stuff like that. And the other thing I wanted to bring to the You Ain't Up Yet suite, the You Ain't Up Yet suite, the You Ain't Up Yet channel, I guess this is the You Ain't Up Yet channel, even though it says Matt Callahan, it's the You Ain't Up Yet channel, come on, let's be honest, is gaming videos. And actually, before I made this video, I did a gaming video. That's why my bed's a little messed up, and that's why my Xbox is still on. I literally just made a gaming video. Just kind of talking about the same kind of stuff, just a little different, like what I want to do gaming-wise. So that video is going to go up right after this video, well, not right after, like a day after this video, and that's just talking about what I want to do gaming-wise. That's going to go up probably a day after this, and I did it, I played a little bit of solo Warzone. I'm not the best. We'll figure things out for the gaming channel and all that stuff. You know, it's something I've always wanted to do, it's something I've always done, and I'm excited to do it again. Hopefully get an audience and have fun and do stuff like that with my friends and with you guys. And I did want to start Twitch streaming, and I think we can have a lot of fun on there. Hopefully build an audience and stuff like that. I'll try to be as consistent as possible, at least before school starts. You know, I got like a month and a half until school starts, so we'll see how that goes. But until then, well, yeah, until then, we'll have like a schedule and stuff like that for the streams and stuff like that. But when school starts, I'm not sure if I'll have time for that kind of stuff or whatever. We'll figure it out. So the last point that I want to talk about is You Ain't Up Yet. So You Ain't Up Yet is no longer going to be like just a video series. I know that was like a video series where me and my friends go and work out and wake up ridiculously early and stuff like that. And that's still like the motivation behind it and everything like that. And we'll still probably do videos like that. But I don't want that to be the main point of You Ain't Up Yet. I want You Ain't Up Yet to branch out, to be about everything and not just about basketball and working out and stuff like that. But You Ain't Up Yet's no longer going to be strictly workout videos, basketball videos and stuff like that. I want to do gaming videos, I want to do fishing videos. I kind of want it to be a suite kind of thing. You know how it's like Google Suites and you got Google Slides and you got this and that. That's what I want You Ain't Up Yet kind of to be. I want it to be more than just videos, you know. No, but I do want You Ain't Up Yet, well, I've been making You Ain't Up Yet merch and stuff like that, and we can make videos on that kind of stuff. I love, like, the screen printing process, and I've been doing it, like, literally in my living room, just screen printing stuff, and I make all the shirts and stuff myself, except for the wristbands. I don't make the wristbands myself, but I make all the logos, all the designs and everything. So it's something I'm passionate about and I want to do. But I want to build the audience, and then maybe I could share these shirts and stuff like that with you guys. That's kind of the end of the video. I want to start this whole thing up again, and I'm sorry that that I stopped. You know, it's something I really enjoy, and I'm ready to get back into it. That's pretty much the end of the video. I'm going to upload this, and then I'm going to upload the gaming video that I recorded earlier. Probably like a day after this or 2 days after this. I think we'll do like every other day or something like that. But I'm back and I want to do this for a while and hopefully we could have some fun. So I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please like and subscribe. I don't know where they are, but just like and subscribe, please. Comment if you guys want to see anything or you have any questions. I'll respond to all the comments. I will see you guys in the next one. Adios, guys.